All right, so we are here today with Jennifer Herrera and her book, The Hunter. She actually stayed in the hotel last night.
Was so perfect. I never want to leave. Can I move in?
Yeah, you can.
Great,
I
great.
feel like this is your place now.
I live here now. Yes, thank you. This room is forever occupied. So sorry.
You'll have to chat with all the other guests.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah.
Leave them little messages.
Our book club is super excited that you are here today. They're definitely fangirling right now.
Oh, that's amazing. I love anybody who's in a book club.
Yes. So do you want to just give us a little rundown about you for the people who don't know?
Yeah. So my name is Jennifer Herrera, and I wrote this book called The Hunter. So I'm from a small town in Ohio, in rural Ohio. So I really went back to my roots for this book in a way that was really fun for me.
Wow.
And I've lived in a ton of different places. And so you know what I mean? I think it's always that place where you grew up that kind of like has that hold on you. And so I didn't even know until I wanted to write this that like that was the place that I was still holding on to. And so the book is about a detective who is in New York City, and she makes a really big mistake and she blows up her whole life. And so she has to go, her husband leaves her, she loses her job, everything is in shambles. And she gets this call from her brother saying, hey, there are these murders in this small town, in your hometown.
Did that happen in your hometown?
Yes, there were so many murders. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Oh my God. Hello. I wish. I guess that's not what I'm going to say. I'm sorry. I don't wish there were murders.
Edit it out now.
But what was actually really fun, so she goes back for these murders, and she has to solve this case, but really she's like trying to figure out why she blew up her life and how to fix it. But what was really fun too, it's like caves are a really big part of this book, like these underground caves where she explores. It's dark and it's really scary. I had no idea, but apparently my hometown has caves underneath it.
That's weird, and that was just in your imagination.
It was in my imagination. I had no idea.
Odd.
I know.
The universe.
So when I go back, I'm going back in August. I'm going to go explore the caves. I hope I don't die.
I'm kind of scared for you to go. I'm like, should she go in the caves? Don't go alone.
Yeah, probably don't go alone.
Don't get murdered.
Don't get murdered. Don't drop your flashlight. All of these things.
When did you write this?
I wrote it in 2020.
Wow. So it's your first book, right?
Yeah, it's my first book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was really fun to write. I think I wrote it at a time, it was 2020, we were all kind of staying at home, and I really just wanted an escape. So I was like, what is the most beautiful place I can possibly think of? And I just tried to make it a beautiful book that you can escape into, and you don't have to think about the rest of the world.
That's what I would like to do that today.
That's what I'm
going to dive in after this.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. I'm always blown away at the accomplishment of writing an entire book, publishing it, getting the words to paper. Like, it's such a big deal. It's really such a big deal. Yeah. And yeah, it is really hard. And a lot of people, there's a lot of like newbies and people who watch this or either have the idea or like barely starting. And I think it's a lot of fear that stops people, because how do you start? You right? If you just like, it could be as simple.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Did you have anything blocking you?
Oh, all the time.
Just get to it
every day, every single day. And then, it was really nice actually being here and being surrounded by books. And I don't know if people who are listening and watching have been here, but there are books everywhere. So it is hard to be here and to not be inspired. But so one of the things that I was reading some good Mary Oliver, last night. Took myself to a restaurant with a book, so it was perfect.
Where did you eat?
The Tavern.
Nice.
I had the perfect meal.
What did you have?
So perfect. I will tell you I had a paper plane cocktail with gin.
Ooh.
Perfect. I had some sort of Caesar broccolini salad, tiramisu, and coffee. It was great.
That sounds perfect, actually.
Yeah, it was actually perfect. Yeah. I wrote on the receipt, perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Mike from the Tavern. So I was reading, Mary Oliver, and she's really about if you have this inside of you, it will eat you up if you don't get it out. And then being less focused on the judgment aspect of it, because that's not up to you. Whether or not it's good is not like, or good or successful, not up to you. But like getting it out feels so good. And then looking at the shelves and seeing like Sarah J. Maas. And I think that she is really important because she just did it. She started writing when she was like 16 or something, was writing
Wild.
2 books a year, and she just did it. And she didn't think so much about whether or not she was good or bad or what people would say.
It'll paralyze you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what I feel like most people need to hear. It's just like, stop thinking about the judgment part and just get it out there, and who cares? Like,
Who cares?
why does it matter?
It's none of your business anyway. Someone
none
told
of your
that me
business.
before. Like, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business what people think. Just
Yeah.
do it.
I used to read Goodreads all the time and, like, you know, white knuckle it. I'm like, oh gosh, they think that, you know, such and such shouldn't have happened or whatever. And then I was like, it's none of my business.
Right.
Like, if people have ways that I can improve as a writer, cool. I'll try to, like, take that criticism.
Right.
But, like, what they think is none of my
Right.
business.
Where's your book for sale? How do you buy it?
It's for sale everywhere. You can buy it every single place. Yeah.
How do you promote?
How do I promote the book? So I've done a bunch of podcasts. I love doing
Nice.
podcasts. I've never done one as fun as this, though.
In bed? Have you ever done one in bed?
It's like that game where you have to stay in bed at the end of every. That's how I feel right now. I've never done a podcast in bed with another person whom I don't know.
Right. Yeah, with a stranger.
But you do have perfect eyeliner, so I feel like we're fast ones.
Thank you.
Have you guys seen her eyeliner?
I will post a YouTube tutorial.
Oh my god, thank you. Somebody please save me. So I do a lot of podcasts. I've done a lot of trips. Done a lot of bookstore talks, a lot of panels. I love doing book clubs because book clubs are like people
We'll
just
have to have you at ours.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
love to. I would love to. I can
Yeah.
come on over.
We would love that. So the new place, Bookhouse number 2, what I was talking about before, it'll have the parlor, the library. It has like a huge wraparound porch. So my dream is to have author events, book signings. If you could come back, please.
I would love to. I would love
Leave the
to.
city, come back and do
Yes.
that, because I think we can. The goal of all this
Mhm.
is to build like community and like local
Yeah.
authors and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. So,
and
like,
that's what I love. Because it's like people want to read a book and then they want to talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
because the worst thing is reading a book and then being like, guys, do you wanna? Oh, you haven't read it?
Yeah. Did you read? Oh, you didn't.
Well,
like, okay, never mind. Forget
so,
it.
Book clubs are fun too, and it's like some of these book clubs I've been to, people have such amazing insights where it's like, I didn't know I was doing that. That's incredible. Like, it's just like the things that they got out of the book that I didn't know was there.
It's such a different perspective
Mhm.
that my mind would have never went to. I'm always so impressed at book club. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
I was like, you guys are wonderful.
Yeah. Well, Joe Piazza,
Mhm.
I think you're
Yeah,
with her.
yeah.
So she recommended you. She
Oh, that's so nice.
came to our book club last week, and we all fangirled her. So that was really
She's
cool.
so easy to fangirl.
I
right?
know.
Did she bring you cannoli?
She did not bring
Oh,
us cannoli. She owes us
no.
cannoli. I know. That's okay. I'll get it from her. I will get it from her.
I'll bring it to my book club
Okay.
as like a gift from her.
Perfect.
I'll make her make them.
Do you have another? Are you doing another one?
I'm doing
Are you in
another
the
book.
works?
So the next book is a little bit of a secret, but it I think goes on the same principles in the sense of like I want it to be an escape,
Okay.
something where you sink into that world and you don't want to leave it. But this one has to do with a lot of magic is involved,
Oh.
which is really fun for me.
Is it still a thriller?
It is still a thriller.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very
But
cool.
there's a little bit.
I
of
like the
magic.
magic touch.
That's
fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun because it's all about like plant magic. So that has been really
Wow.
exciting because I don't know what people did during the pandemic or what hobbies or changes you had.
A
So
lot of things.
tell me about it.
I did some weird things.
Wait, what did you do?
I spent like $400 on craft things. It's very
Amazing. I love
embarrassing.
this.
On Amazon, like pom poms, like glitter,
$400 on pom poms.
pretty much. Like all of this just craft stuff, and I was
Mhm.
just making things
Mm-hmm.
and weird things.
I love
But
it. So,
I'm an
where
art
can
school.
I find?
You can't find it anywhere. I'm an art school dropout.
Oh, really? I love
But it was fun just to like pass the time,
Yeah.
be creative,
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is like the same experience for me. I definitely spent $400 on something dumb. I just don't remember. I blocked it all
Yeah.
out. But I got really into herbalism
Oh.
and really into just like reading more about plants and medicines and what they could do. And so I wanted to bring all of those things out in a way that was fun and informative for the reader while being a little bit magical.
I'm excited for this.
I'm
When
excited.
can we expect this?
So it's due to my publisher. I was actually
Oh,
working
wow.
on it in this room. But it was
Cool.
right August. It's due to my publisher at the end of the summer.
Oh, that's soon. I want to hang something up because there's been a lot of writers that have stayed in this room, and I just think it would be cool for people to see, like, you know, like back in the day, like Jennifer was here, like to.
It's got good energy though.
Maybe we need to like sign the wall or something.
Yeah,
like
I would love to sign your wall.
Okay,
We're gonna make this happen.
I think we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, with eyeliner.
Like maybe in the attic or something like that. Like the author was here. Are we gonna do that?
I'm gonna be the inaugural.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that.
I just think there's like the energy will stay here. Do you know what I mean? So that's not weird.
It's not. I believe in it too. And so it's so funny before I started writing this book, I got this table on Craigslist. Or whatever. I don't remember. I don't think it was even Marketplace. I think it really was Craigslist. And I got this table, and this woman, it was $100, and it was like a beautiful table. And my poor husband and I like carried it down the sidewalk, as one does when you're getting a table that's too big for your car. And this woman was like, I wrote my first book at this table.
That's cool.
And
did you know that?
I didn't know it when I went there. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah. And this book paid for like the down payment of my house. And then so I wrote my first book at this table. And it paid for the down payment of my house.
Oh my God.
And then I gave it away to another writer. I put it up on like our Buy Nothing group. And I was like, whoever wants this for free, it just needs to go to a writer.
Wow.
And I was like, all right.
Have you checked in with them?
Not yet. You don't put out too much pressure. But I should.
Well, the pressure you have to.
I was going to say, this is like the
magic table.
Traveling pants, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I want that to happen with this room too. Like, how many books are going to be written in this room?
I think hopefully a lot. Yeah,
and they'll all be up here.
That's the goal. I know I have a little like local author wall downstairs, but it's too small already. I need to make it bigger.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait. So, what are you doing creatively now that you're, I guess, designing?
Well, designing a new place. I have to pick out all the paint colors this week. That is the goal.
That seems very stressful.
It's very stressful. I have my little binder with me because the drape guy came and he says that I need to pick the colors before I can pick the drapes because some of the beds will have those like bed crowns. You know what I'm talking about? Like modern Bridgerton vibe is what I'm going for. And then of course a lot of the other rooms will have these, but we're gonna do built-in nightstands now.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because I did have to reach around.
You have to reach around. I know. So that's
which was fine for me. It was fine for me.
Thank you.
It was very good. It was very good.
Review.
No, this was the perfect room. My only review is please stay here every single night that you can. It was absolutely perfect.
Me and my friend Mandy, she's our real estate team's admin. We did a podcast last week, but we were like, let's just work from bed all day. So we literally were just. It was the best.
I know.
Yeah,
I was so productive.
I get so much stuff done. I know.
In this bed,
yeah. That's weird because if I did it at home though,
it would not.
I would absolutely fall asleep. Yeah, I can't do it.
What I also love about this room, while I'm on the topic, is that there's a TV, but I had no desire to turn it on the entire time I was here, which is so beautiful because every time you go to a hotel, like the first thing you do is like turn on the TV and like dumb watch stuff.
When we first opened, we were having problems with the Wi-Fi, so I was just like, I'm not one the guests would reach out. I'm like, I did it on purpose so you would read. Sorry. No TV. No TV today.
You should have been a PR person. That's so brilliant.
Yeah.
But it's great though. I mean, that I think says a lot about the space because I just wanted to be in it. I didn't want to like zone out.
That's nice. That's really good to hear. Yeah, I have a problem with zoning out and like the TikTok and the social media and I just keep going because I get so many ideas but then I'm not really executing anything because I'm stuck in the scroll.
Yeah. Do you know what helped me?
What?
This is insane.
What?
I feel like you're gonna hate this. As somebody who's very artistically inclined and like loves color. So somebody showed me how to change my phone to grayscale. So it's just black and white. My phone is black and white, like the screen is black and white.
Well, what's that do?
It makes it so it's less interesting because it's
way.
Because I mean, so the person who pitched it to me was like, your phone is in black and white and the world is in color. And so now like I just don't want to be on my phone because it's like looking at a newspaper.
So even when you scroll, all that stuff is black and white.
Yeah, even like Instagram, whatever is black and white, and it's like looking at a newspaper. I know you don't have to. I said I prefaced this by you hate this, but it has been
it's
really,
addicting.
really, Yeah.
It's really addicting.
It's been helpful for me because I think it was making me sad.
It does make you, yes, of course.
I was like, I don't like being sad.
No, but don't, like, are you on social media a lot with this?
So right now it's like because I'm writing, I've been on it less, but for a while when the book first came out, like all the lead up, I had to be there. I had to be doing event, like, and everybody, anytime you do an event, people want you to post about it. I will obviously post about this, and I will come back on for that. Yeah, of course, I'm so excited. I was already like, there are about 3 group chats last night that got photo bombed.
Oh my god!
With all of, I used the word the wrong way, but yes, they got to so many videos and photos of this room. And the coasters,
you know,
the coasters are typewriters.
My mom got those for me. She found them at just like a vintage store.
It's the sweetest thing.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was.
They're really cute. Everybody loves those.
I thought it was a little typewriter, and I went to like press down the keys, and nothing happened.
Yeah, she was really proud of that find. She'll be happy to hear that. I'll let her know.
Oh yeah, I had my friends like Googling where to buy them.
I don't remember which store.
Oh, they found them on eBay.
Oh no way! How much are they?
I don't know, $10.
Okay, it's not bad.
No,
I'm like, were they a lot? I'll sell them to your friend. $100. No. Now, when you write this, do you have a favorite character, or any characters based off people in your real life?
Yeah.
Or is it a secret? Like,
no, there are no secrets. Besides the next book. The next book is only a secret because things may change. Because, like, you need advice, and I don't want to. Yeah. But so this one was really fun because you have this main character who's going through stuff, right? So she's like interesting, but I wouldn't say she's like, a barrel of laughs. But then you have her 3 uncles who are ridiculous. So I have 3 uncles on my mom's side, and whenever you got them in the same room, they just start, I don't know if you have a lot of family, but they just start like baiting each other. Yeah.
Yep,
and it's just
like that. Yep. 3 of them.
Right? Yeah, exactly. It always comes in 3s.
Yeah.
And so I really did base her uncles off of my real uncles, who were like,
do they love that?
Crazy. So my aunts love it less because they're like, where are all the aunts in this? And I was like, I couldn't have too many characters.
3 aunts, 3 uncles.
Yeah, I was like, that's too much. So none of the uncles are married.
Oh no. They're probably like, what the hell, Jennifer?
Yeah, they really are. They're like, excuse me. But they keep trying to figure out which uncle they are. They're like, so I'm the funny one. I'm like the really funny one, right?
You won't tell them which one?
Well, because they're all kind of like a mixture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's fun. They would, just like the ridiculous things they say and do. And they're just like little kids. In the sweetest, kindest way.
No. What about all your people back in Ohio? What do they have to say about the book and the murders?
It's been really funny. So, so one of my favorite people in Ohio, outside of like my family and everybody, is my hometown librarian, who, like, when I was a kid, just took me under her wing and like gave me the right books to read. Because I grew up in a really weird place. It was like population 1,300. That's really
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we weren't from there, but everybody else who lived in the town was from there. And my parents had moved in from like Cleveland.
Wow.
So my mom was like east side of Cleveland, like, kind of a rougher neighborhood. And we moved to this small town where everybody knows each other, and they're just like, they have this years and years of history. We felt so alien.
Oh my gosh.
So it's such a weird place. And to have my librarian come and be like, there's a big world out there. Here are some books to show you. So I gave her a copy after the book deal was done. I sent her like a PDF, and I was like, here, like, can you read this? Let me know. And she loved it. And it was so exciting because she's like,
that must have meant so much to her.
I think I put her in the acknowledgments, and she like posted a video of her crying a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Like, really
I'm gonna cry.
It was just like really sweet. But so when she read it, she was like, oh, I know who this person is. No, I know who this person is. And I didn't even know that I'd done that. But it's, like, there are like these people who are in charge of any small town and kind of the way that they act. So I didn't know. I
feel like all township people are like that. I can't say anything else since I'm in real estate. That's all I'm saying. So when you go back, will you do, I feel like it'll be like a celebrity coming back. Yes.
Wouldn't that be so funny? It would be so funny to think of myself as a celebrity. I don't think so.
You should like have like paparazzi following you with big glasses.
And I think I have a film crew.
Yes.
Oh, they're doing a documentary.
Yes, you should.
Can you imagine? Because this town, again, like 1,300 people the entire
Yeah, you need to do that. You need to
take them into the IGA and be like, come on, guys.
like that video of J-Lo
Mm.
when she goes to her old house and the guy's like, "Who are you?"
That's exactly what it is to me. They would,
Are you gonna do any book signings there though, or when? Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't think there's enough in the town to do any books. But I think
yeah,
I did.
1,300 people. That I graduated high school with like 1,000 people.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
can't
just
imagine.
like a strange place.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very small, but so it's like, but you imagine like everybody's cousins with somebody, and so if you like said like if you complained about one person, they'd be like, "Oh, you know that's my cousin, right?" Right? Like,
do you have family there?
yeah, my
Still?
family's still there. It's
Oh,
my
okay.
immediate family though, so it's like
Oh.
my parents are still there. It's in Pemberville, Ohio. And my brother and sister, my sister lives in Michigan. My brother lives in like a nearby town.
Oh wow. Are they younger or older than?
Both older.
Both older.
So I'm the youngest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are there any other writers in your family?
I mean, I think everybody is always really artistically inclined. Like, so maybe not writing per se. Or
Right.
my sister's done some writing. My brother is doing some writing. My dad and my mom, like in smaller ways, I think. But I think like art has always been important, and books have always been important.
You went to school for philosophy.
I did.
Right.
I
Yeah.
did. What a
Wow.
weirdo. What a weirdo.
My
What a
brother-in-law
weirdo.
did too.
Oh, you're kidding
He's
me.
a
What is he
weirdo.
like?
What is he like? He's tattooed on my finger. That's Nick.
That's him. You must like him.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, he's my brother. Great guy. Yeah, very outgoing.
Yeah.
Doesn't do that at all. Like had CrossFit gyms. He's an entrepreneur kind of spirit.
I do CrossFit.
Well, you guys should
Maybe
get
we're
together.
friends.
Not in that way. Sorry,
Oh,
sis.
right.
Sorry, sis. Yeah, he went to school for philosophy too. Yeah.
What did your sister think about you getting her husband tattooed on your hand? She loves it.
It was at her birthday party. She was just like, "You guys are idiots." We were like, "We'll be right back. We got a great idea." Yeah, her friend drew it. We ran out. It was in
Can I
Kinley.
see it? I love it so much.
We were at Tattoo Mom's. I don't know.
Yeah.
This was a lot of years ago, but
I think it's perfect.
people are like, "Oh, is he dead?" I'm like, "No, he's alive. I'm well." Yeah.
So did he get a tattoo as well?
No, he's an asshole. Oh, sorry. No, he did not, and he owes me one.
Was he supposed to? Was that the deal?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
But now I'm just like, come on, man. Like, I stick up for you all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always on your side.
Right?
Like,
Exactly.
You owe me.
This is a call.
I think my sister was like, no. Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
She
Actually,
was like, I don't want to see your face on him. I'm like, that makes sense. Okay.
What
weird.
order are you? Fourth order.
I'm the oldest. It's me and her. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, she lives down the street, actually.
Are you guys best friends?
Yeah. We talk like 1,600 times a day. It's like all of our like coffee streets, like sister.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we're close. We feel lucky.
Oh, what's her name?
Jennifer. Yep.
Am I your sister?
What's your middle name?
Michelle.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What's your middle
I
name?
feel like it's always like Lynn or Lee. I'm Lee.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
very common. Yeah.
Yours is Lee.
I'm Lee. Yeah.
L-E-I-G-H.
No, L-E-E.
Oh, okay. The main character is Lee.
Really?
Yeah.
L-E-E?
No, L-E-I-G-H.
I can't wait to read this. I'm gonna have to
Cancel all your plans.
I have to cancel all my plans.
Tell the curtain guy it's not
I
gonna
can't
happen.
do anything. I'm staying in this bed the rest of the day. Sorry to all of my clients. Don't call me. No. So one question I always ask at the end, I'm lying. I actually just started asking this, but
You're such a good
like
liar.
I've done
I
this
totally
100
believe
times.
you.
No. Who would you want to stay in here with to do a writer's retreat? They could be dead or alive, past or present. Anyone.
This is the hardest question
A
I've ever
writer.
been asked.
I know. I'm
A
sorry.
writer. A writer. A writer.
You can pass.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Who? I mean, what did Joe say?
I didn't ask Joe
I'll
because I
say-
just came up with this idea.
I'll say Joe. Joe Piazza.
Well, that would be so fun.
Do you want to come right
Oh
in
my
this bed
God,
with me?
yes. She would be a great time.
Should be a great time.
Yeah.
And she would make me cannoli.
She would. She absolutely would. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, this was so
I
wonderful.
appreciate it so much.
I had such a
and
great time.
Everyone will be so excited to hear you. This is
Yeah.
The Hunter, and you can buy it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yay!